What will your legacy say about you? When the time comes, what stories will your estate tell? What causes will it uplift? What kind of future will it help build? Today, we're exploring the pros and cons of giving to charity through your will or trust. We'll unpack how this decision affects not just the causes you care about, but also the people you love. And perhaps most importantly, we'll explore the emotional side of legacy, because for many, it's about more than money. It's about meaning. When you include a charitable gift in your estate, you're doing more than making a donation. You're leaving a legacy. You're telling the world what mattered to you. Maybe it's the school that shaped you, the hospital that healed you, or the shelter that gave someone you love a second chance. This kind of giving has ripple effects. Funding endowments, scholarships, long term programs. It supports progress not just today, but tomorrow, and for generations to come. It's an act of hope, of gratitude, of vision. And it can be smart financial planning too. If your estate is large enough to face federal estate taxes, charitable gifts are fully deductible. If you leave appreciated assets like stock or real estate to charity, they can be sold tax free, avoiding capital gains taxes and maximizing your impact. And if you use a revocable living trust, you retain full control. You can update, revise, or remove the gifts as life evolves. California allows you to give in many ways: a specific amount, percentage of your estate, or whatever remains after loved ones are cared for. By using a trust, you also bypass probate, California's often slow and costly court process. That means your gift gets where it's going faster and with fewer fees. But beyond the numbers, there's something more powerful: feeling a sense of confidence. Knowing that your wealth will continue supporting the causes closest to your heart offers comfort. And when your family sees your generosity in action, they're more likely to carry the torch. You can even specify exactly how your gift should be used: funding scholarships, specific programs, or unrestricted support. That's control, clarity, and purpose. You're not just planning your estate, you're writing your legacy. But let's be honest, charitable giving through your estate isn't without costs. When you give to charity, there's less to give to your family. That might be fine in a large estate, but if your heirs are financially dependent, or if they're young, disabled, or otherwise vulnerable, every dollar counts. You may unintentionally leave some loved ones with less than they need or expected. And even if you feel it's a noble decision, your heirs might not see it that way. If they weren't prepared, it could trigger resentment, confusion, or hurt, especially in blended families where financial dynamics are complex. There's also the unpredictability of the future. What if your financial needs change? What if the charity you chose closes its doors or shifts its mission? Even with the best planning, life evolves. And while California courts can redirect your gift to a similar cause using see pray doctrine, that's not a guarantee your intent will be fully honored. Additionally, unclear wording or poorly drafted documents can delay your gift, or worse, cause family disputes during an already emotional time. And here's perhaps the most emotional drawback: you'll never see the impact. Giving through your will or trust means the good happens after you're gone. You won't get to meet the student who receives your scholarship. You won't see the building your gift helps restore. You won't feel the gratitude of a community changed by your generosity. It's delayed fulfillment and sometimes delayed impact, especially if probate or estate issues slow things down. Family dynamics are one of the most sensitive parts of estate planning. If your heirs find out about a charitable gift after you're gone, it can feel like a shock, like they were left out or left behind. That pain can turn into disputes, even legal challenges, especially in families with stepchildren, estranged relationships, or differing needs. Charitable giving can be seen as a threat to fairness. Sometimes that emotional fallout outweighs the good you intended. So, How will your gift affect those closest to you? Financially, they may inherit less. Emotionally, they may feel excluded or confused. Relationally, the gift could cause tension among siblings or relatives who view the decision as unfair. The solution: clarity, transparency, communication, and when possible, balance. It's not all loss. Your charitable giving can be an opportunity to teach your heirs what matters most, to invite them into the process, to create a tradition of giving rooted in your values. And by reducing your taxable estate, you may actually preserve more for your heirs after taxes are accounted for. Just remember, if you have vulnerable heirs like minor children or dependents with disabilities, plan with care. A special needs trust or a designated provision can help you protect both your loved ones and the causes that you support. In California, estate planning comes with special rules. It's a community property state, so gifts involving joint assets may require your spouse's approval. The probate process here can be lengthy and expensive. That's why revocable living trusts are key. They help you avoid court delays and fees. While California doesn't have a state estate tax, federal taxes still apply to estates over $13.99 million in 2025. So, what legacy will you leave? A charitable gift through your will or trust is more than a transaction. It's a reflection of your life, your values, your vision for the world after you're gone. But it's also a decision that carries weight. Yes, it can reduce your taxes and fund long-term change, but it can also create tension, reduce inheritance, or delay your impact. And in California, the legal landscape adds another layer of complexity. So, consider this. Instead of choosing between charity and family, couldn't you do both? A blended approach combines lifetime gifts with a thoughtfully designed estate plan that lets you see the impact now, involve your family, enjoy tax benefits, and leave a legacy that lasts. No matter what path you choose, don't do it alone. Work with estate planning professionals, communicate your wishes, and think deeply about the story your legacy will tell. Because in the end, your estate is about more than what you leave behind. It's about who you were and the difference you made.